Adam, now that you're home, how do you play with that desperation that you saw Tampa play in their building and starting tonight?
Yeah, I think similar to other series, we lost 2 games on the road and we're coming back home looking to end that and get a win, and we've done a good job of that so far. So I think just doing the same things we've been doing at home, obviously having the crowd, gives us a bit of energy too. So I'm expecting a good bit of energy and a lot of desperation out of the group.
Center left to Dan.
Adam, along those lines, I get the crowd aspect, and I understand that is a real thing. But how much do you, or do you think that the matchups, when they become in your favor, have been arguably the biggest difference maker in terms of your success at home versus what's happened on the road in these playoffs?
I guess a little bit. I think that's a little more for the forwards to speak to. I think that's who teams match up forwards against. But I think there's also a sense of comfort at home. I think teams just like playing at home. I mean, you look throughout the playoffs, a lot of teams are a lot better at home. Obviously, if you could get away from a defensive line, it helps guys who, try and produce offense when you're not going against a shutdown line. But, I think a lot of good teams are able to play well on the road and at home. But obviously, there's a sense of comfort for players, playing at home. And, I guess getting away from matchups could play a part in that too.
Front left, Colin.
Alexis, your line with Phil and Capo has been so strong and so good in this playoffs. I wonder what it was like to, when Phil went out there, you got to play, without him. What was it like? Was it weird playing with without him?
I mean, yeah, we lost Phil. We didn't have Stromer, so the lines were, different. I had to play with almost everybody, so it was different every shift. But it's just to go out there and whoever you're with, play your game and try to make plays. And that's what I tried to do. We didn't produce that much offense 5-on-5, so we'll try to get better and try to score a couple 5-on-5 goals today.
We'll go on the right to Art.
Adam, I know it's hard to put your finger on why a team can do what you guys have done, but it's really been all year where you've been able to take, whether it's a game or two that you've lost in a row, and not let it turn into something bigger. Is there something that you feel like has been consistent throughout the year, just an attitude in the room or just a feeling among the guys that you don't let this kind of thing happen?
Yeah, I think, like you said, it is kind of a feeling in the room and an attitude we've had. We've had it all year throughout the regular season. We didn't let our streaks of losing go on too long, and we've done a good job. Obviously, in the playoffs, you can't really, let your bad be bad for too long. So, I think as a group, we've done a good job of bouncing back, and obviously, it starts with the attitude, and then when it comes game time, you got to perform too. So, I think the effort's been there all playoffs since after we lose.
Front left, Vince.
Alexis, you mentioned 5-on-5. Your line, a lot of these playoffs, has been able to produce offense at 5-on-5. So from your perspective, what are you guys doing effectively when you are able to generate some offense? Like, what do you guys need to do to make that happen?
Yeah, I think when we play good defense, we get out of our zone quick, and we play in their end. That's where we can really make plays, and they're really good. Phil and Capo are really good down low too. So when we play behind the net and low, I think that's where we get our best chances. So yeah.
Do you feel like you three have all gotten better at forechecking and creating turnovers with that? Is that something that you've been noticing or aware of?
Yeah, I think to create some zone time, you got to have a good forecheck, and that's something we're still working on, and I think we can still be a lot better. But I think we got a little bit better, and it's good for us to get some good chances, like I said.